Where the hell am I?
I think you've actually answered your own question.
What do you mean?
Do you remember being alive?
Yes.
Are you anymore?
No. The bus. It hit me. I didn't think I had to look both ways. It was a one-way street.
One-way streets are actually responsible for more deaths than cancer.
That can't be true.
Doesn't really matter now, does it?
So where am I?
I'll give you a hint. It's hell.
What?
What? Did you think this wasn't hell? It's 1,000 fucking degrees. Heaven has air conditioning. That was like the third thing God invented. It also doesn't have a lake of fire.
But why am I here?
Don't worry. Some, but not all of your questions will be answered very shortly. Enjoy your orientation.
Hello, and welcome to Hell. Now, you're probably thinking, why am I here? And the answer is, who the fuck knows? Now you're probably thinking, but gee, Mr. Talking Voice, isn't swearing bad? Again, who the fuck knows? People are sent to hell for various reasons. Crime, stupidity, evil deeds, general assholery, and incest. With your hot sister, who you just couldn't say no to. Even though you knew it was wrong, but it felt so right. And now you're stuck reading news broadcasts. But those are my demons. Speaking of demons, hell is full of demons. We'll get used to it. Most importantly, before you can really get down to enjoy the comforts of the underworld, you must be tried. We here in hell care. Your trial will determine the length of your sentence. But don't fear. Hell isn't even that bad. And some of you may be found innocent. But probably not. This has been your orientation to hell, Part 1.
But I didn't do any of those things. I never even had a sister. Why am I here?
Listen, shut up. Hell, for all its faults, its stifling humidity, its lack of clean bathrooms, its utter hopelessness and despair, will at least give you a fair trial. And I'm your defense lawyer. My name is Daniel, but you can call me Sir. Now bear in mind, I don't care about you, so it's best not to piss me off so I never have to see you again.
But what happens if I lose?
Just watch the orientation.
Oh no, there's more?
Yeah, and I wish I could tell you the orientation was the worst part.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Lucifer, Lady of Hell, Satan incarnate, the Dark One, Master of Lies, the Devil. I'm pretty sure you heard of me. You'll find hell isn't such a bad place. It's hot, uncomfortable, and full of assholes, so just think of it as a slightly better version of Arizona. If you lose, you'll be sentenced to a certain time in here, but eventually you'll get out. Probably. Once you're rehabilitated, you'll be tortured. But most torture is just that things are the worst. For instance, all the water faucets are slightly too close to the edge of the sink, making it impossible to get your hands clean. All the music is off-tempo, all the films have that weird lip-flap thing where the audio and image don't quite match up. Every jigsaw puzzle is missing the last piece.
So there's no real torture.
It's pre-recorded. It's not like she can hear you.
Of course, that doesn't mean there's no real torture, but the more you get tortured, the better you feel, and the more hellbucks you earn. Also, remember not to sin anymore. I care about you and all my subjects. Remember, my door is always closed.
You're the lawyer, right?
Much like you, guilty as charged.
Are you any good?
Not anymore. Why do you think I'm here?
Did you have a sister?
Shut up. We're not here to discuss my sins. I need to know what you've done. What are your sins?
I have no sins.
You know, there's so many reasons why what you just said is bullshit. I'm just gonna do the questionnaire. Have you ever killed anyone?
Do children count?
Okay. That's bad.
I was joking.
Have you lied?
Yes.
What about?
Just little white lies, like I can't talk right now, or I'm busy, or I'm just going out for a pack of cigarettes, I'll be right back.
Have you ever cheated?
On women or cards.
You've done both, haven't you?
Not at the same time. Actually, no, there was the time at Steve's bachelor party.
Okay. What good things have you done?
I mean, I didn't do many bad things.
I'm not going to lie. This doesn't look great for you. I'll review your case, and the trial will be tomorrow morning. Just answer honestly, try to repent. All that bullshit church stuff that turned out to actually be true. Who would have guessed?
Do I have a chance?
A chance in hell.
Is that like an expression?
You're not going to join the rebellion, are you, Daniel?
Don't worry, Seereth. I don't think either side would take me.
You would make a terrible soldier.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
You're not very good at either, to be honest.
Hopefully I'm better at one than the other.
I really don't know. I don't like spears or arrows, if you catch my drift.
Don't worry, I won't go to war.
That's not what never mind. I just want to have you in my life forever.
I mean, being immortal kinda guarantees that, doesn't it?
Daniel?
Sorry, I was remembering something.
Oh, what?
Beelzebub, I'm not gonna tell you.
Actually, I'm going by Beelzerobert to sound a bit more official. I want that promotion.
And I hope you get it. And by it, I mean the plague.
I haven't had a good plague in years. So come on, please tell me.
You feed on happiness. Don't steal my happiness.
It's not for food, you know. It's for sexual pleasure. Even for a demon, I'm a bit of a pervert.
I would never have guessed. You seem like such a wholesome guy. Like if I had a daughter, I'd want her to bring you home for dinner. You being the entree.
If you had a daughter, I'd fuck her brains out. Not because I wanted to, but because she was your daughter.
I bet that whole objecting women thing works out real well for you, doesn't it?
They are the object, I am the subject. It's just grammar.
I hate you, ever so much. I thought I hated myself, but I somehow hate you more.
Oh, don't, Daniel. We all hate our betters.
Just because you're a judge doesn't give you the right to judge me.
I haven't been a judge in millennia, you silly boy.
Your can mean both you are and you were. I'm right.
So, tell me about your new client. What's his name?
Never asked. In my head, I just refer to him as Man 1.
We have quite a case against him, you know. It seems as though he once told his wife he was going out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
Weird. I just assumed he said that to a kid.
Well, maybe he did. Maybe his wife was no, I read that wrong. 31.
You really put the dick in dyslexia.
I don't think... Never mind.
You know, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm just so tired of all of it. I'm tired of the heat and the sweating. I'm tired of all the parking spaces being slightly too small, and all the cats looking like dogs. I hate that I have to defend people who clearly did bad shit and lie about it, and I'm so tired of eating lunch with you every single fucking day.
Better than being eaten?
Do you regret it? The rebellion?
Silly little Daniel. You're an angel. I'm a demon. You may have fallen, but in hell I'm on the rise. And I'm not just talking about my fiery spear.
Alright, I'm gonna go throw up. See you tomorrow.
Love you too.
Hello, Lucifer here.
Hey, the call.
Why are you calling me?
Mist.
Are you drunk?
Water. One. Everyone. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna go. This isn't good for either of us.
Todd.
What?
Todd. Dead.
One more person for your party. What does he turn water into? Vodka? Cheap beer?
Not coming. Motorcycle. Old man. Dead.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Send him back.
I can't.
Send him back.
The rules are the rules. You should know that better than anyone.
Change rules.
No. Goodbye.
So what is your name?
Jeremy.
Okay, Jeremy. The prosecution is claiming that you've harbored thoughts of ill will towards others, that you've abused your loved ones, that you've cheated on your wife with her twin sister, that you abandoned her.
At least part of that's not true.
What part is a lie?
Well, I didn't cheat on my wife with her twin. I cheated on her with one of her 2 triplets.
Okay, and why?
I wanted to.
But why?
I wanted to sleep with someone besides my wife.
So you picked the one person who is literally identical to her.
One of 2 people.
Okay. Here's your defense. You had these urges biologically. Your wife was unavailable, but you love her still. So you tricked your mind into going for the closest thing. Okay, that'll work.
It's not true.
Doesn't matter. Your next charge is dogfighting. Why?
I owned a large pit in my house. I had to do something with it.
Oh boy.
Oh, God, it hurts so much.
God can't hear you now. Maybe if you scream a little louder.
Oh, no, please stop. This hurts so much.
Bizzlebub, is that you?
Oh, the pain. So much pain.
I'm here at my lady's command. Am I interrupting your fun?
What did I do to deserve this? Oh, shit. My bones.
No, but you're late.
I'm going to be late for the trial as well. This fellow Jeremy is quite the piece of work.
It doesn't matter. We have bigger fish to fry. We'll get there when we get there, but don't ever be late with me again.
The train broke down.
It does that. You're lucky we have public transportation at all.
Holy shit, my cartilage, my bones are just grinding together and hurt so bad.
Yes, I liked my idea of cubic transportation better.
Bizzlebub.
Beelzebub.
Don't care. Have you talked to Daniel lately?
You still trying to fuck him?
Please. I hope you think more of me than that.
Sure. There may be if you're interested.
Oh no, my eyes, it hurts to look at things.
I'd rather apologize to God than go anywhere near yours.
My fiery spear?
No, put that spear away. Oh, it burns. Oh, the humanity.
Yes, that. Not interested. But I am interested in Daniel. Is he a good lawyer?
Please, not my appendix. I need my appendix.
He's too kind for hell. It makes him weak and supple.
But as a lawyer?
He's good at getting people off. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
In the bedchamber, yes. In the courtroom, no.
My spleen!
What do you mean?
I've just received word from heaven. Remember Todd of Nazareth? God's shithead nephew?
He tied my tail to my shoelaces once.
He died.
Crucified?
He crashed his motorcycle into an old folks' home. There were no survivors. He was going very fast.
And he's here.
He's in hell, or will be soon once they can clear out the paperwork for purgatory. And we have to make sure he stays here.
But what about God?
This is our chance to get even with the old man. Daniel has to lose the case, and we have to win. After this Jeremy trial, it's on to Todd, so let's get it over with fast.
My vocal cords! You're ripping out my book!
Are you in?
I'm in.
Help me! Is it strange that they're so late?
Nothing here works well, so no, not really. The train probably broke down.
You have trains?
Yep, steam trains. They run on despair, also on coal.
Oh, I never thought hell would have public transportation.
It almost had pubic transportation, if the prosecutor got his way. Every train was a giant severed... Never mind. Where the fuck is Basil?
Beelzebub is here, and ready to prosecute, execute, and desecrate.
And the judge?
That's me, I'm afraid. Sorry we're late. Jury, defense, prosecution? Are we all ready?
Some of us have been ready.
Daniel, you haven't always been so hasty.
He prefers the term premature.
I don't actually. I prefer the term post-mature, as does your mother.
My mother had no skin and smell of brimstone. If you fucked her, pity to you, not me.
Gentlemen, if I had wanted to watch a dick measuring contest, I would go back to heaven.
Oh, good. That's not a sin? Because I did that a lot.
Did you win?
No.
Didn't think. Now, Jeremy, you stand accused of lying, cheating, dishonoring your marriage, and causing grievous canine harm.
Objection. Cheating and dishonoring his marriage are the same sin.
Sustained. How do you plead?
I mean, I did it, but, it wasn't that bad.
Prosecution?
Is it true that you once hired a prostitute on your anniversary?
No, I hired her the day before.
Is it true that you had sex with your wife's twin?
Objection. Triplet.
Sustained.
Is it true that you ran an illegal dogfighting ring with teacup poodles?
It wasn't actually illegal according to state and federal laws because my house technically qualifies as a charitable organization.
Is it true that you made your home a charitable organization specifically to avoid paying taxes and break the law?
Yeah, you got me there.
The prosecution arrests.
Really?
Yepers.
Defense?
Listen, ladies, gentlemen, ghouls, and demons. My client has made some mistakes. Yes, he fought dogs, but only so he could bring joy to the criminals in his neighborhood. Yes, he cheated on his wife, but better that her husband cheats on her than anyone else. Yes, he lied, but always so he could avoid a painful truth that they didn't want to hear and he didn't want to tell. Yes, he may have defrauded the government and broken countless laws, but this isn't a court of statutes. This is a court of ethics, and if my client's heart was always in the right place, I think he deserves mercy.
Well, I think I've heard enough.
That was only my opening statement.
Doesn't matter. This is a speed trial.
That's highly...
Yes, as you can see, the judge and or mistress of hell, of which I am both, can shorten one non-celestial trial for 7 years. And it's this one. I also invoke my right as executor to nullify the jury and make a judicial decision, as again is my right for a non-celestial trial once per 7 years. I sentence Jeremy to 20 years parole in purgatory, at which point he will be evaluated and possibly released.
Wow, Daniel, thank you.
I didn't do anything.
Be gone.
You let me win? Why?
It didn't matter, Danny boy.
We have a much bigger trial to prepare for. Basil, Robert, and I are acting as prosecutor. As I cannot judge impartially, you will defend as always.
Who's judging them? Who's the defendant?
I've arranged for your old pal, Cyrith, to judge. I'm sure you miss her.
Jesus Christ.
I'm afraid it's worse than that.
Todd of Nazareth.
Oh no.
Oh shit! D-O-double-D in the house! Oh, oh, oh!
This has been The Trial of Todd, Episode 1, Welcome to Hell, written and produced by Dean Engel. The cast for this production were, in alphabetical order, Benjamin Chase as Todd of Nazareth, Quentin Dobbins as Daniel, Dean Engel as Beelzebub and the announcer, Diego Hardy as Jeremy and the victim, Darby Lawrence, as Sirath, and Gloria Perlman as Lucifer. Thank you for listening. We'll see you soon.